Pirate Kings, Pirate Queens, non-binary monarchs of the sea, hello, how's it going, what's going on? Today is a very interesting day because yesterday I didn't realize that Batsu updated the lobby for Western on Sim to EBO2. So that changed my plans up a little bit. I was planning to play Purple Luffy today, then Green Bonnie yesterday, just to keep the colors, somewhere near each other. But Green Purple Luffy is legal on Sim. We have a day's worth of data, which a little less than I'm used to, but man, this deck, I have not had a chance to play it. I've wanted to. I think it's just time. As you'll see, we've got the deck stats up here to start with. I was deliberating this. I do have some data for this first day of EBO2 and more. The issue is just that while the stats are refreshing, again, thank you again to Latasio on the OB Bounty team for working so hard and making that happen. There is just some stuff with untangling the current last week from solely the EBO2 to the previous O2, from just some other things that got caught in there because of just sim stuff. That what I have done so far in the past couple hours, I agree with the broad conclusions of them, basically being that GPLUFFY, best deck, Shanks very close behind. For the first day, I want to emphasize that I am completely open to agreeing that this can change. But it's also like, if I gun to my head, that's why I assume it's going to be something along those lines. But the adjustments I had to make to that were a little less precise than I am used to and feel the most confident in, especially just compared to like what I try and do data-wise on this channel. And there is a chance that I may be able to get the tools I need tonight to make the most precise EBO2 in the last week at a high ranking data set possible. And because there's the potential of that, that's why I don't want to put what I have in this current video. If I get that, as soon as I have it, I'll put something together and release it on here. If not, then I'll release what I have. But that's basically why there's no stats here. That was a long time. But what you'll see here is Green Purple Luffy, and here's another thing I've done with the stats, and this is something that I have wanted to do for a little while. You'll see here that there are 4 groups of lists, and there's 5 colors for each one. All those colored columns are identical to the same deck. First group is at 2 billion barrier or higher. Second group is at 1 billion barrier or higher. Third group is just anything in the last week of Western, which really is just the past day and change, because that's how long Green Purple Luffy has been legal on Western. And then the fourth group is me weighing them, based on some data I got from the team as far as what portion of the player base is in what tier. Basically, it does the same thing that I do with these, weighing the lists of win rate versus number of games, but also keeping the entire player base in mind while making sure that, 2 billion has the lion's share of that, 1 billion's got a little bit less, and then last week, Western, just the players below that have a bit of prevalence, but really not a ton, but still could be somewhat significant. And that has led me to this list right here. Day 1 data Green Purple Luffy list. Whoo-wee! I am so excited to play this deck. And I have not played this deck, but I did a little bit of research. So, for anyone who's not familiar, 4-life leader, green, purple, activate main. Once per turn, you can send 2 Don back to the Don deck. If you only have Straw Hat type characters in play, which, of course, this deck that's going to be an inevitability. You can set 2 rested Don cards as active, and then he gets an extra 1k until the end of your opponent's next turn. So immediately, this gives me vibes of Newgate. It gives me vibes of Reiju as well. I was thinking earlier today, and there was something else that it felt reminiscent of. It might come back to me later. But our deck maxes out at 6 Don as far as our plays go. And a little bit of red-green smoker, and that may be recency bias. But we do get to have extra Don. Oh, Red Green Smoker and honestly Starter Deck 1 Red Luffy. There's a similarity though. The mechanic is different, but the extra Don thing, that's basically what we're doing here. You can get 2 extra Don each turn, essentially. The question is whether you will ever get to a full 10. Because we are taking 2 away without any ramp, we are just staying at the same each turn. It seems we don't want to use this ability till mid-game. Anything I say about what we do or do not want to do is based on my little bit of research and could change within the next half hour to 45 minutes. But getting into the cards, we have 1 cost, Nami, just really a green version of the red one from OPL1. Think about that with rotation. We've got When at Sea, another Straw Hat Searcher. We've got Going Merry on play. If we have a Straw Hat leader, we draw 1 card. And then Activate Main, we can rest the stage. If we have equal to or less Don compared to our opponent, we can give one of our characters +2 to the cost until the end of our opponent's next turn. Gives us some insurance against black decks, against blue decks, against most forms of really non-red removal in the game. And then we also have Gum Gum Giant. It doesn't need any explanation there. Gamma Knife. This is something that I have noticed on this day of data compared to just the EBO2 queue as a whole. With the ban list, that's a reaction to things like Eustace Kid. Just high power characters that we want to get over without running a lot of removal in its own right here. We've got, let's see, the Nico Robin blocker on KO, Don -1, search the top 3 for a Straw Hat. So we have some degree of control over when we get to search with her, aside from our opponent's removal. We've got the Uso Hachi here. Then we've got this Zoro from EBO2. If our opponent has 2 or more characters in the field, this character essentially has Rush when attacking those characters. He can try and sweep the board. And on play, we can rest a character with a cost of 4 or less. So he basically makes that, he'll always have something to hit if this character Rush becomes active, if it is procced. We've got the Zorojuro, more search for us. There's so much search going on in this deck. We've got Electrical Luna. This is something that I know is a very popular card, something that I'm going to have to work into my own game plan with it. We can freeze all of our opponent's rested 7 cost or less characters. And that seems to be the thing with this deck. Our characters don't have a ton of resting base power. Our highest is 7,000. We will only have so much Don to work with at any given time because, again, we might not curve out. I have no idea. I'm sure there's some games where it happens. Thinking of Reiju, I don't know how often it will, though. But this is definitely a way to try and extend the game and give us that last little bit of aggression from my knowledge so far. We've got the Sanji and Pudding, which really seems to be the cornerstone of the deck. Once per turn, when we would send 2 Don back to the Don deck, we can set 1 as active. This turns our -2 into a -1 and gives us another Don to reuse. So essentially in a turn, we can use our starting Don +3 at our disposal. And then on play, if the number of Don cards we have are equal to or less than our opponents, we can draw 1 card. So if we play this right on 5, we of course aren't going to have that happen. Even on 6, not necessarily. So some of the wisdom I've been seeing is saying this may be more of a turn 4 play than a turn 3 play. I really think it's going to depend on our hand. It really seems like this is the kind of deck where you're not following a standard curve. You are just looking at it case by case every single turn, every single hand, every single board, every single leader, which is something that if that rings true, I am very excited for with this leader. We also have our 6-cost Monkey D. Luffy. In this leader, it has to be multicolored, but of course that's going to happen. If our opponent has 5 or more Don on the field, he gets Rush. So that's 7k Rusher, and then we can return 2 of our active Don to our Don deck to set him as active and take a life. So really, for 6 Don, we are getting 2 7k swings. That can be pretty crazy. He seems like a good finisher. That is, I believe. Oh, and then we've got some more Straw Hat 2Ks. The Frenosuke, potential extra Rusher, but it's Frenosuke. And then the Sanji blocker. I do think there'll be lots of opportunities to play him for 3 costs. We'll see what those look like when they happen. Before I jump into the games, I'm not feeling showing up my my own leader ranking analysis, but I will take a quick look at Luffy's matchups. So this is just all the games. It's really the last week of Western 1 billion, but of course, only the past day and a half is this. Look at all that. Look at all that. Only thing in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with a low matchup is Lucci. Yeah, we do have Going Merry to protect against it, but there's just so much that Lucci has. Again, first day. This is out of... Is this increased? Wow, out of just about 5,000 games. So, it's very subject to change, but start of format, he's coming in hot. So, let's get a couple games in. We're trying Green Purple Luffy for the first time. Okay. Oh, okay. We're against Crash Out Kid. I don't want to get too cocky here. We'll see what happens. Okay, opponent's choosing turn order. I'm not going to bother with the trainers. I'm going to keep this as organic a first game experience as possible. We have Nami. We have Mary. I mean, this can become a second draw too, but we don't have... I want a little more than this. I want a little more mid-game than this, as enticing as it is. We have this. It could be worse. I could get the same card. So do I want the Zoro or do I want to go for the Sanji Pudding is the question. So next turn... Well, our opponent won't have 2 or more characters on the field. I think... Well, I wouldn't play it till the turn after, so there's a chance to draw something else. I think I just need a body. I'm going to take the Zoro. Alright, and then we'll pass. Man, it's always... I may have been looking a gift horse in the mouth with that first mulligan. Alright, that becomes a 6k. I will take the first one because I am looking for the Sanji Pudding. Or Zoro or Juro. Okay, this is not bad. So we've got you. So... I can bring them down to 4. I don't feel like bringing them down to 3, excuse me, just yet. I'll play the Zoro. Look for... I guess, do I want the stage here? Another Zoro, Juro. You could start cleaning up board, I think. I'll get the Nami. Oh, I can't take the Nami? Why? Oh, it has to be a purple Straw Hat card. I'll take the Giant, actually. I'll take the Giant. Maybe our first game we don't have the Sanji Pudding. Maybe we just demonstrate the difference this game. Oh, brand new world. We're on the search events. Ooh. What they get? They got OPO 5 Kid. This is kind of crazy. So next turn I could start using effect. Okay, now they're at 7. I can't say I truly enjoy that. I could... I think I want to stay healthy because he's gonna start getting huge. I'm gonna Gatling one of the Zoros. Again, I'm just hesitant to go down to 2. This may be something I need to get a feel for. Another search, right? Okay. OPO 9 killer. Oh, okay. So there's gonna be a chance we might be able to get a second swing in. That's something okay. I keep in mind. Okay, we get the Mary. Okay, so what's this turn looking like? Really? I think I want to save him for a finisher. It would be nice if I could do the Sanji Pudding. So I could marry. If we find that, we play it. I don't know there's Orojuro. So I think we just have to. And also, you're not really doing anything for me right now. So we might just go off. Let's see what we get off the stage. Anami. My kingdom for a Sanji Pudding. Please. Okay, so at this point, I could use when you're CU fight pirates, rest it, use the leader effect. I get... Well, no, because I'd still only be at 4. And that is the rough thing here. I might be able to play... Wait, could I play a Sanji, though? If I go -2... No, I'd still be at 4 and they'd be at 5. It has to be 2 less. That is unfortunate. So I think I might just bring out the Robin in that case. And the Robin could let me search. So I'm gonna... Do I take the 2k, though? 2K or search, 2K or search. Well, I could go with this and search. I'll take the search. Oh, no, I can't take it. Duh. It has to be... It's fine. Oh, it's Wano country. That's why. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so we can... Okay, sequence this turn out here. So I can go one there. So put one on the Zoro. Play the Robin. And yeah, even if I... Ooh, okay. I'm just going to swing 7 with Zoro. Start off with. Can't go too crazy trying to predict the Blaze. It is my first game with the deck. We play the Robin. We use this, and then... That's what we're saying, right? Oh, that's the Dawn first. And then... Okay, and then... I don't want to... I'm not gianting this next turn, no, so we're gonna... I'll do a big swing here. How much this helps me, I really don't know. This may have been a premature leader effect. I truly don't know. For all I know, maybe I do want them to bring me to life at this point. Okay. He rests to 4, right? So now I could play the Zoro to swing at the pudding. Question is, do I want to block with the Robin? Because they could go... Okay, 7. -1. They could swing 9. So this may not have been the best. Ah. Well, in this case, I do want to preserve my board, so I think I will... I'll swing with the Robin, but then I'll be at 5 next turn. Or block them. Yeah. There. Hey, man, I've been begging all game. I gotta at least try. And I can play it. And I will get the effect to draw one, because I'm 5, they're at 8. You know, this could be worse. This could be worse. I'm going to prioritize them right now. Well, what do I do first? I could swing first. And just for safeties. Then I can also use the Going Merry, I guess, to increase this. I don't think Kid's running a lot of removal. I could be wrong. But his hand's kind of stacked right now. I cannot lie. Drew a Gamma Knife. Okay. And then a leader effect. Again, acted on. And then I could go 8K and search with Nami. We try and get their kid out of the way. Yep. Or just force it. Okay. And then I think I'll take 2K. Sure. Let me pass. And you know, this does also potentially, well, with the Robin, that wouldn't stop Uso Hachi from resting her in the mirror. Yeah, and I haven't even thought about the potential of a mirror match yet. Like, I'm in a place where this could become my favorite deck. The matchups may be inflated right now, but it seems like it's the kind of thing that could potentially just 50-50 anything. It seems very player skill dependent. I mean, again, I could be wrong, but I don't know. There's something about this. And I think it might be the kind of thing that has the skill is required that I need to learn. I can't just hide behind big body and play until my back is up against the wall and then go for it. I might need to try and learn how to actually lethal myself. So here, and now here's where it gets rough. I'll be at 6 again next turn. Do I start countering? Do I go down to 2? I found 2, 3, 4 2Ks and a giant in hand. And this Zoro. I do have a power base removal. I could save this to try and hit into the rally later on. I've been gathering these 2Ks. I'll give them some 2Ks. I really would like to be able to make this Luffy work for me. Is now the time, though? I don't think this turn's the time. I don't think it is quite yet. So you're still low. Or maybe I do. Or maybe I do just start going crazy. I mean, I don't... they could still delete him. I don't think I'm going to win this turn. Okay, we're going to... yeah, I think we Zoro. Rest the pudding. Zoro can swing into the pudding. So we are kind of messing with their engine now. Force something out of their hand if they try and block with the kid. Force some kind of pressure here. Okay. And then... that really didn't make any sense. Okay, so now we'll leader. Active Dawn. So 5 and a 6. I could also play the Sanji out. I might play the Sanji out. Yeah, we'll go. Swing 6. Oh, this could be... no, 6 and 6 is fine. Because I want to get cards out of his hand. Their hand. Oh. Hello? And I know they still have a killer and something... no, this was their first search. They still have a killer in hand, which I think is 1K. And could give them another swing. Like, I genuinely don't know if I need to be so careful, but... if we even call this careful. But we'll see. Oh. Yeah, it's because I have computer guy's posture. I need to straighten back up. All right, and they'll go another 6. Give me something. Okay. Okay, get rid of a Beckman. That's all right. We'll pass. We have board. Yeah, next turn we just go kind of crazy. So Hachi, where are you gonna rest? Nami, I'm completely fine with that. Got a 1K, and you might have some events there, you might not. Give you a counter. If it comes down to it, I sacrifice the Sanji over the Sanji pudding. He's just better when he has someone, you know? Maybe I should have kept this open for the giant. Well, no. Well, maybe. I sure have no idea. Next turn we just go swing, 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 swing. And then double with him. Or we play a little safe. Maybe we bring you to a 3 and then just start swinging in. We have no cards in hand anymore. That's the issue, right? Do I just reduce a kid? Go after the rally or try to close out. Let's see. Because I could keep the giant up. It's also a good way to get cards out of their hand, I feel like. Do I lose next turn? No, not super likely. Do I lose my board next turn? There is potential. And that, I think, is what I'm most scared of. So max and they have 7k in hand max. So I go 6, get a card out. Let's go 5 for a 5 check. Okay. And they have 3 Dawn active as well. I mean, if I play this and I end up backtracking, I could still use the Sanji, actually. I'll swing 7. Let's see what happens. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is the most tempting. I think we might have to just go for it. We keep one for giant. Okay. Leader effect. Inactive Dawn. Okay, so we have a 7. I'll just swing 6. As for all I know, they could have 4, 4, 4, 2. They could have 14k in hand. Doesn't seem the most likely, but like there's a world. What'd they do? Oh, they're gonna giant. Oh, they Hell's Judgment? Wait a minute. That's pretty. Okay, so now 9, 13. 4k, 8k, so 8k, 8k. There's a chance it doesn't work, but I've already kind of committed here. Let's go 7k twice. It's when attacking. That actually really hurts. It's fine. Yeah, because I'm just swinging 6,000 twice, and that's not nearly as worth. I think I just want to preserve the life. Okay. Well, we got that out of the way. They can only do so much. Yeah, I think I'm just getting anxious for nothing. Like, I'm not in a bad position at all. It's the OCD, you know? It just creeps in on you. Yeah, that's the other great thing about the Zoro. You know, he can just rest a chump blocker. It's something I didn't think about at first. It's a really cool toolbox. Upon first impression, upon first game, there is something really neat about the deck. I mean, what, they can... 9-9? They're not gonna kill me. Yeah, it's fine. Or I guess I should save it for, yeah, something weird like this. If they try and go after my board. Mm-hmm. So I have 9, 7. So they have 3 9Ks right now. Oh, no, sorry, they have a 5. They have 2 9Ks right now. That's my bad. Yeah, okay. They don't, yeah. They forego. Honestly, I can't say I wouldn't. Oh, the Punk Rotten. Right. 10 at me? 12 at me? Sure, Holmes. You can have it. I'm going to go 9-9. I'm a giant. I don't need that anymore. Sheesh. All right. This is overkill. GG. All right, we're going to try one more game. We'll see what we get. If it's not anything like super meta, which it may not be. Actually, either way, I think I do want to come back to this later. There is something here. And also, it's been a while since I was playing top of the format. And I honestly, I enjoy blue. I think I like this better than Delphi. Perona. Okay, so we're on the weird today, but that's okay. What have we got? We've got the Going Merry, the Sanji, the Usohachi. It's one card. It's not a search. We're going to mulligan that. Well, here we are. It do be like that. Well, we'll draw the card, see what we get. Hey! A Sanji Pudding! It all worked out. Sick. We also have 2 giant in hand. That's nothing to scoff at here. 5, I'll take the first one. Okay, that's... Okay, yep, let's see what happens. They got their Tashigi. Ooh, fascinating. Alright. Ooh, they got a high bounty player on Perona here. High from my understanding, at least. I could just draw another card and then swing 8K. I'm not mad at that. I don't have anything to rest. Cool. That's kind of fire, honestly. Nothing for the Leer effect to do this turn. I could just play... They play something else. I'll play the Zoro. Get a hit. And that's where it gets a little tough. I'll go down to 2. Holy bricks! Okay. Hey there. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna Zoro rest that thing. We got 6 there. And then... God, am I going to giant at this point? I am at 6 dome. No. Ugh. I need to get rid of some cards, though. I might... Bro, I might giant. We're just going to get... No, we're not gianting right now. Never mind. That's insane. Or is it? I'll leave it open for funsies. This was really... Yeah, my brain flew out the window. Uh-oh. At this point, I could have going married as well. This could bite me. Yeah, turn 3 leader, actually, I'm not feeling as great about. I'm also super fucking bricked up. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. I might just play a totally different game here. Yep, should have married. What is this hand? My brother. My brother and crisps. What are we looking at here? Oh my god. No me gusta. Take the 2K. I just need counter here. See, my hand looks great, but it's just not it. Although I could. They have 7. I have 5. I can play the Sanji. This is actually kind of cracked. And then we go and marry it. Just to really say, don't you dare. I don't have giant access anymore, though. This will just be the quickest game ever, and I'll get a third one in, because I'll still be under 30 minutes for the day. And I still have 30 minutes until the thing I've got to do. So, it might just be a triple gamer. We'll see what happens. The Hoshi? Oh, okay. Hey, you got it. That's pretty fire. That's quite fuego. I can't. I saw. Oh God, the fuckboy's coming out. I can't. I'm sorry. You're not. But you can't swing in with those guys right now. So, okay. How do I make? I guess I'd play another Sanji Pudding. Draw a card. I have another blocker, I guess. What are we doing here? I mean, okay, double Sanji Pudding is pretty cracked out. I do enjoy. Okay. So we leave these 2 over for giant. We leave the Robin there. Okay, so we just play 1. I'm going to go A of the Ryoma, force the block. Or, oh, right. Well, no, yeah, they don't have anything. That's fine. And then 1, 2, 3. Yep, then let's go 6 life. Play a Robin. I mean, we'll get rid of these bricks somehow. These ones specifically. I'm just going to put them right in between. These, maybe one of these. Put one of you in there as well. I mean, yeah. But not if you KO or I get the surge at least. I forgot going Mary. I forgot to marry it. Oh, Dofert? Okay. What an interesting game. Okay, so... save that to try and reduce the Dofi. I could... yeah, I'm not doing multiple with you. I could swing with the Nani. Make the most out of her. I mean, I do still want to use the ability, so I could... Sanji Pudding. I'm not truly thinking through my... God, wait, this is so insane. This is so... I'm at 10. I'm at 10, Don. Do I Luna here? I might just Luna here. Well, it's not really. I mean, getting the carrot to not hit is kind of nice. Let's see if we can... because I could put 1 on this Sanji Pudding. Swing to the carrots. See if they protect it or not. I'm leaving myself vulnerable to another Dofi, but they'll only have so many, and like... wow. We are getting rid of some cards. Keep 2 for the giant. I mean, there's nothing for me to do but Luna to freeze it. I just might as well. Then marry the Robin, make her a 5. Oh, they don't come active this turn at all either? Oh, right. I'm doing a refresh phase. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I haven't seen this guy in a minute. I won't lie to you. Wires got crossed. 12 at me. This time just giant like crazy. Okay. Do I do another one? Yeah, I might as well. Trash. This Luffy. Okay. Yeah. You can go 8-9. Which I can definitely, yeah, I can easily get out of. 8. Oh, no, I could have used the Zoro to rest it, actually. We might just clinch it this turn, actually. Yeah, if I just swing out and play the Luffy. Interesting, you're gonna Ryuma it? Okay. Yeah, the +1 goes a long... 8 next turn. Do I need to search? Not really. I have 3, 11. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, I think we're fine. We're just gonna swing out. 6. I mean, I have to. I mean, this is where we're at. Yep, I mean... I'm not gonna BM. We'll just... GG. Okay, well, I believe that game was more than 10 minutes. Let's see. Yep. Okay, that's my 30 minutes. I want to play more. I really want to play this deck more. I really, 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 really want to play this deck more. But I've got a lot to do. I told myself, like, 30 minutes is, like, my max plus whatever the game is. So that is all my One Piece playing for today. This deck is so cool. Again, weird decks, low on the ladder. It's just really neat. I'm excited to play it a little bit more. If I get the means to make that, like, nice EBO2 last week leader ranking list by the numbers, by the data, I will get that out, make a quick video about it. If not, expect something very, very, very soon. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If there is a deck that you would like to play yourself, please let me know in the comments. I'm also trying to figure out what bruh tier red deck I'm going to be playing. It's either going to be Star Deck 1 Luffy, Promo Uta, Red Black Garp, Majority Red card version, OPO 3 Red Ace, Red Black Sabo, Majority Red, or OPO 7 Dragon. I've got some votes on the poll there. I'll put it in the link in the description. It was a community post. Right now, OPO 3 Ace is the front runner. If you have feelings about him being on this poll with those other decks in the first place, let me know. It's just where the numbers had me going. But, like, prove me wrong by making me play the deck. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.